about you guys.
She has a different voice and a different understanding. I'm Audrey Grabesic with Offsite Dirt and Modular SureSite. Today we are here at the RE Journal Conference in Chicago, and I am here with Troy. Troy, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing so well.
Yeah, great to see you. A beautiful day here in Chicago. I did skip one session. I went for a walk.
And good for him.
Yes, yeah.
What brought you here? First of all, why don't you tell us a little bit about your industry, what you do,
all right,
and then why you came here today.
Okay, Troy Thiel, and I'm with the First Weber Berkshire Hathaway Group out of Madison, Wisconsin. But I was a Chicago person in the real estate sales and development consulting world for 15 years, and I still do some projects here. Moved up to Madison, did a bunch of great projects up there and helped a lot of people buy and sell houses. Moved out to Seattle, became a manager and a leader, and did development and still doing development out in that direction. So I am here because I'm a firm believer that we have a housing affordability for home ownership crisis.
And 500 million homes short.
We have a home short, but we also need to be building the right houses at the right price points to open up markets.
And how do you think we do that?
Well, I think prefab modular is a very, very, very real solution, answer, sized right, priced right, positioned right, placed right, from cottage housing to homeless housing to luxury housing. Method Homes out in the Northwest, my friends out there, they build $7 million homes.
It's amazing. Nobody really thought that Offsite, even though it's been around for 100 years, it's not a new form of construction. It's just a construction form that's coming back because of the efficiencies, right?
Amen.
We're finding faster build times,
Yes.
less waste on site. What other benefits are you seeing?
Amazing event. Well, the benefits, all those mean it's a less purchase price, which helps the missing middle that we've got in our country.
That doesn't exist really much anymore.
We haven't. Yeah, we haven't been developing very few condos. We haven't, and most of them are all at the high-end luxury product. So we haven't been developing the right price point or style or size of housing. We've been building rentals out the wazoo and luxury housing out the wazoo and nothing else. How's that been working the last 15 or 20 years? What's that done to our housing market?
It's really creating a problem for all of us, isn't it?
Exactly, and it actually reverberates through the economy. The average household expense going into housing now is over 30%, where a generation ago it was half.
Yeah,
so that half is getting pulled out of somewhere else, and that's a lot of the general economy or personal savings or whatever. And I'm a very firm proponent that home ownership and the American dream is a real thing, and getting the ability to build the right and necessary and needed housing. And prefab modular is a construction technique. It's clear that it works.
Right.
Are we the last country on earth that isn't doing it? It
I
feels
feel like
it.
We're a little bit behind the times, and a lot of people get confused as to what modular means and manufactured means. And modular is built under the IRC, or the International Residential Code, which is the exact same code that we're doing as traditional builds. So we have appraisal that's coming in at the same price point as long as the product is compared apples to apples. We're seeing that we still have the same building inspections, and we're also seeing the increase in the ability to actually have your project, after it's completed, to actually appraise higher than what it went in at, which is always a great success story in itself.
A major plus. Yeah, and so from a consumer standpoint, or for someone who serves the consumer and as an advocate for the consumer, it's clear that it works. The new technologies that are out, I would rather buy a home built of walls by people that are in an ergonomic 12-month a year working situation, rather than standing up on a ladder, a nail in the Tyvek when it's 15 degrees in Madison, Wisconsin with a 30-mile-an-hour wind. What kind of quality control is there on site? Sometimes they're not good. I recommend to all of my clients, and I've sold over 1,000 homes, if they buy new construction, get a inspection of the new construction for you. Don't wait till your warranty is almost out. Go right away, because it's amazing how many problems we find in the conventional quality builders. There's a lot of mistakes.
I'll tell you one interesting fact about Troy and I. We went to the same Illinois State University. We are Redbirds, true
Go,
and true.
go Reggie, yeah. Yeah, they got slaughtered by University of Wisconsin where I live last week, 38-0. It was,
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
I was still cheering for the good plays. But,
well,
yeah.
I'm certainly
Yeah.
happy you came out to
Yes.
Chicago. It is always a pleasure talking
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad our worlds have connected and that
Yes.
you are representing all of us out there trying to create a solution for housing, just housing
yeah.
in general.
Amen. I'll be speaking on the National Conference for the Asian Real Estate Association next month in San Diego. And Asian cultures, prefab modular manufactured housing, off-site housing is 80% of the multifamily product creation. And so these are people that have lots of money and finance ability. And so that was just talking with another attendee. Financing this makes sense because the product makes sense because the market wants it. So hopefully we'll get it done, right?
I am super proud of you. I'm so
Yeah.
glad you're speaking on our behalf.
Yes.
Thank you again for being here on our Offsite Dirt channel.
Yes.
We're super happy to
Yeah.
be here in Chicago, Illinois. And thank you, RE Journals, for bringing us together, the traditional aspect and also the modular aspect of building. This is a big day for modular
All right.
construction.
Way to go. Awesome.